this
I'm
is
recording
exactly
you,
what
recording me.
people want to see. Yeah.
You got a pit crew.
The point is to not stop every
We
lap.
brought a pit crew for a reason, all right? I'm VIP, baby.
Are you?
No.
VIPs get special treatment, and not in a good way.
And getting ready for 12 Hours Road America. But if you guys could head in over here to Victory Lane, we're going to go through pre-race talk here.
Digging for it. No.
Welcome to the 2021 12 Hours of Road America. We're here for an awesome experience, but you probably also know this is a great charity event. So we are My Team Triumph. We are out to address social isolation for people with disabilities. This is one of the biggest challenges that this group of people face.
You all ready, Tom?
I'm ready. Bring it on.
Yeah, I've done it. It's just that, with harder.
How are you feeling about that, Tom? What do you think?
I think we can do 100. I think we can do better than 100. I know Mike can. He told me earlier he can do 150.
I don't know that I can.
All of a sudden they went to push down.
Climbing the hill to bluegrass. There's no escape from that. That's awesome.
So our job now is just basically to sit and have fun for 12 hours.
Yes, and hope nothing breaks.
And passing us now is the wonderful Mike Nichols. You got this, buddy.
That last climb is actual work.
Really?
So this course is pretty cool, but it has a massive punchy hill right up before you come into pit row. So usually everyone's pretty out of breath when they come passing us. Yeah, so Tom needs water.
Okay, love you. Bye.
You got the text?
I don't know who that is.
That's Tom probably. He needs water.
Which one is that?
So does he want it dumped into his bottle, or do we have a second bottle for him? Do you know?
We have two sets of bottles. Ow. Which
They're
one?
right there?
Yeah.
So
So this is just, you don't have these?
I don't know. I don't have
So
those.
you
I'm
just-
not a rich person.
She just says, quit the $50,000 camera.
Yeah, bottle, right?
I just pushed BC up the hill. Hey, dude, if you go all the way to the end, you're gonna get some great footage of people climbing that last hill.
Awesome.
No, I'm still good. I'm gonna grab my jacket.
Okay.
Uh,
I got the battery.
I the only one that thinks that's really cool, or do you want one of those too?
So you just received a cryptic text from Greg Berry that said,
I should read it to you. Hold
yeah,
on.
let's just
Please
read
hold.
it.
Hold on, let me.
And this is what the
Let me
Victory
shake.
team has to deal with.
Although he did say, this is great. His text said, and I quote, ready? I have 2 Rock Team baggies in the rotting jar. That's ROTTING. 1 bag per bottle, please. Add a shake. Thank you guys so much. This is amazing. So the bags are deep in a bottle of this, which was over there.
Oh yeah, that's.
He'd be a great drug mule, but for practicality, this is not good.
It's actually surprisingly dark here. They have tons of lights set up down there, but they have almost nothing over here by our tent. So we've been rigging up bicycle lights and hanging them from our tent.
How is the Greg feeling?
Greg has a very sore left foot.
So wait, if you're in here, how are people tracking miles? Tom?
The group one is on Tom. So Tom's the one who ultimately matters in terms of total distance. I'm just doing my best.
So what happens if you did more than Tom?
Well, then I get bragging rights, so I can chain him.
But
I think I'm behind him at this point. Oh,
you got it. You're doing great.
oh my God. Yeah, I had a 11-minute lap. And
Wow, that's really good.
that was incredible. I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's a strong pace line that's out there. They are freaking crushing.
The guys in the beginning, yeah.
That's Coke.
They don't talk much in that front peloton.
No, they don't. And I held on to them for a while, and they were averaging like 29 on the back flat.
Wow.
Which was really, really awesome to watch.
So is it everything you hoped for so far?
I'm having a blast, actually. All things considered, as long as you like pace yourself, once you're like passing basically where we are, you can do some light pedaling. You get down to 1, and it's such a downhill to 3 that you can coast that. So as long as you come out wide out of 1, you can then cut 3 hard, which will then send you out real wide into 4. You just start throwing it. Once you hit the apex, you start pedaling and throwing out power, and that'll carry you all the way down to 5 in the back. 5 is tricky as hell.
How you feeling out there, man?
Pretty good, pretty good.
How do you like that climb?
It's challenging. I think I've got one already filled, but that's all right.
Have you ridden with the front peloton yet?
I just grabbed it.
Oh yeah,
They are quick.
a couple of times, and then I pushed a couple of those chariots up too.
Yeah, I haven't been able to
Yeah.
get near them. By the time
Yeah.
I show up, there's always like 3 people on.
Yeah. So the last one I helped VC.
How many miles are you at so far? Or laps? Whatever's easier.
I guess 8 because I'm at 32 miles.
Me too!
Yeah. Oh, this should be
This is
labeled.
not how you balance a peanut
There you
butter
go.
and jelly sandwich. That is a peanut butter with
buddy.
some jelly.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's not natural peanut butter, so it just doesn't go.
Doing great, man.
Keep going! All of our hopes and dreams are on your shoulders! No
Or
pressure.
Mike's.
No pressure!
On Mike. Who's not here.
We're just saying you might not have a ride home.
So you might want to save your energy.
Someone go disconnect his Tesla.
I got too close to it, and the screen woke up and it said "Sentry activated." I'm like, Jesus Christ! So it looks like Tom and Greg have both been in once.
They have been, yeah. Yeah, Greg's come in. He's eaten already. So how's it going so far, though? How many miles are you
I'm
in?
feeling good. I'm at 44 basically.
44 miles?
Yeah. So 11 laps.
Great.
So 11 laps completed. On pace. Well, I'm exceeding the 15 mile an hour pace. So and feeling good with it. So I think that's going to be sustainable. The bike is just beautiful, right? This bike never lets me down. As long as she's maintained well, I take care of her, she takes care of me. Jolene does her job.
Why didn't we go to Dollywood?
We should have, actually.
We should have gone to Dollywood. We went to Elviswood.
Elviswood, is
I
that
don't
what they
know.
call it now?
Is that it? I mean, so at Road America here in Sheboygan, right? Sheboygan?
Sheboygan.
What's your favorite part of the track so far?
The flat to downhill sections.
The flat to downhill that carry through at the end of the pit?
That answer was predictable.
Yeah, right? How you deal with that big climb?
It sucks. I will say, but the beauty of it is that it's about 3/4 of a mile, and I've got 3 miles of recovery for every time I hit that sucker. About mid-ride, about 2 miles in, there's a short, punchy one. So you kind of, you just hit it fast, and then that'll carry about halfway up. Then you power over. Then the next one is kind of longish and steady, but it's not too steep. So you just kind of settle in. So I forgot the long sleeve t-shirt. Great. I'll just go with the jacket. So you just settle in, or I settle in and don't push it too hard. And then it flattens out a little bit, and then you get this final climb into the pit area or to the finish. And when I hit that, I'll start off. You can push it a little bit at the beginning and then ease up. Dude, those are some narrow turns through there. I would be scared to race this thing on the cars.
Once again into the night, the world's strongest rider, Mike Nichols, riding for Crank Revolution.
We had exactly that situation. You're like,
Off into the darkness! Godspeed, Mike Nichols! Godspeed!
Pickles on it. Got 24 miles left.
So you're at 126?
128.
All right, you're
so I'm at 128. Got 24 left because just the way the
way it plays out.
So, and I got to get that in 2.5 hours. Well, 2.5 hours, like from this minute that I'm sitting here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be a race. It's gonna be a push.
So, I mean, 10 miles an hour doesn't feel like a lot, except that we're 10 hours into this thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that last hill is just punishing.
Yeah, time after time.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Oh, man.
Feeling it.
Starting to feel a little rugged. I think I got it in me, though. So did Tom stop by yet, or no?
A while ago.
Okay.
It's getting down to the final slog.
I think he was about maybe 1 lap ahead of me.
All right, Mike, you got this, man.
All right.
It's the final push.
Oh, and a push it is.
You're gonna get it, man.
All right, buddy. Talk to you soon.
See you at the finish, bud.
The crazy thing about this particular event is it's a racetrack, so you've got your 4 miles, and every time there's this hill that you just have to climb, and it's actually pretty punchy, and it's kind of breaking a lot of riders out here. But Mike is down to where he will hit that 150. That was kind of his target. Now he's done much longer. We did the Notches Race 444 together. That was 444 miles in 44 hours. But when you got this racetrack, and think about the mental of just doing the same exact thing over and over and over. Every 4 miles for 150 miles, you're seeing the same scenery, the same doldrum, the same corners, the same turns. It's a lot like auto racing when you're doing 300, 500 laps of seeing the same thing. But I think Mike's going to do it. He's got 2 hours. He's got 25 miles to go. Normally that would be a given just based on pace, but those hills and repeating it 20, 30, 40 times will break you. So we'll see him at the end, but I know he's going to do it. I believe in you, Mike. You got this, man.
Got it, Mike.
So behind me is the climb that's kind of getting everyone here coming up into the finish line on the straight ahead by the pits. It's just long, it's prolonged. Some people are even having to get off and walk up, which there's no shame in that. I know when I go bike touring, sometimes I've had to get off and climb a lot of hills just pushing the bike, but imagine having that big climb to do over and over and over every 12 to 20 minutes. It's insane. But yeah, about an hour and a half left. Hopefully we'll get some sunlight soon and we can see some of these guys still finishing, but these guys are doing amazing. This is great. This is really great.
Having fun in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Now to go walk 4 more miles.
It's so deceptive. It's 5:10 in the morning and it looks like the sun's just starting to peek out over the horizon to the east. But this has been a lot of fun. This has been great. Mike and Tom, I think, are in a race right now to both hit 150. It's possible. They could both hit 150 miles on the Road America track in that 12 hours. This is pretty cool. I'm slap happy. No one's really getting much sleep. Actually, I haven't really slept yet. I'm just trying to sit up here on the wall, enjoy myself at 5 in the morning and see who I see. So many people are tired. Other people's spirits are pretty high, which is cool. But that's what this endurance type thing is really about. Is you just go long and you keep going. Could that be sun on the horizon, slowly climbing its way up?
Doing great.
So there was Tom. He's doing good. So this Mike and Tom thing, a little bit of not rivalry, but seeing two of our riders really kill it is great. This is cool. This is really cool. And I'm also very, very tired.
Doing great, brother. You're doing it. How you doing, buddy?
You're not a very stealthy walker. Your light's on in your phone.
That's okay.
Same. What's the other guy's name?
What did I miss? Tom? Did he come into pit?
Tom did. He was like, I can't wait for this to be over.
I saw him. I was watching him over there for a bit. He passed me when I was shooting video, so I think Mike and Tom are both going to hit 150.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do it unless they have a complete breakdown. Tom looked pretty fresh when he came up over the hill. Mike looked like he was not enjoying any particular moment of it.
No, it's good. I'm glad that, I hope the two of them make it.
3 miles or 3 laps, Mike. You got this, buddy. Do it.
Of course, the second I go to change the camera battery, he rolls by and gives an epic speech, which you didn't get to see, but essentially he's got 3 laps to go. So he's definitely going to hit it, which means Tom's definitely going to hit it, and it was all worthwhile.
Two more laps.
2 more, you got it.
Final lap.
Final lap, baby. You got it. You can catch Tom ahead. Wait, what is it?
Coffee.
Oh. Well, what you've just
Gloriously
missed.
black coffee.
So what you've just missed is both Tom
And Mike.
and Mike.
At how many miles?
1 final lap to hit 150.
Holy
both
crap.
of them. Both of them have done it.
Very cool.
They're on their last lap.
Very, very
Did you think
cool.
they'd do it? Yeah, they're just stubborn. They're just stubborn.
With the miles they've put out this year?
Although Tom is looking a little, he's like,
He's looking a little
he
rough.
literally said, I can't wait for this to be over.
Oh,
But
yes.
for the stupendous
I will,
man in pit
I will
crew
take this.
who drinks coffee.
Yes.
I'd offer you one, but
Well, cheers, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
cheers, good buddy.
Wait, one more time. Cheers.
Cheers. Good. You wish it was a tequila.
Dude.
Holy hell. What has happened to you? Yeah. And you did it! You've done it!
Don't crash, you got my
That's
eye!
By far, the hardest ride I've ever done.
Mike Nichols! There we go. So, gosh, both of you guys finished.
Yeah,
You killed it.
we get our belt buckles.
That's
right.
Yeah, you both get. You know you're gonna walk into the
I
shop
need
just
the extra
constantly
big
wearing the
buckle
belt.
to hold everything in.
Oh, my thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, cool.
Support the brand.
Cool.
Oh,
So I'll send it to
here.
him.
Okay. Well,
Not that you
Send to
send
group
it to the
text.
group.
Yeah, jump in.
Oh, we gotta go get our
Get the
Maybe you want to
labels.
get some
Yeah.
official photo there and.
And
blood is chilling.
Flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max.